This is gonna be the first time on my channel that I will say something like a game that will be a pass, which is a good game. But most of the time, I always call every game that I call out garbage. So I am very undecided to have. I have like a tug of war decision to say if this Yakuza Kiwami 3 along with Dark Tides is gonna be a good game or it's gonna be overall garbage. So let's get started with this. So when I watched the Yakuza Kiwami 3, the full gameplay, or when I just woke up in the morning, I just see the difference between the original and the remake. I don't mind remakes and remasters as long as the gameplay is good, as long as everything that looks so modern and looks beautiful. So on the original Yakuza 3, the one main thing that annoys me so much when I used to play this back then is the blocking simulator and the throwing simulator. So punching and kicking is kind of pointless in this game, except for the boss fight. But for the attacking the enemies all the time, they always block, and the only way for you to beat them is just spamming the throw button, which annoys me all the time. And then the gameplay, the feel, the movements of Kiryu Kazuma battling against those enemies just feels great. That's what I really wanted to have this type of experience in the Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 6, but they didn't have that type of movement. It just feels way too realistic. Way too realistic to make it look like you're just playing like a movie game. But it's a mixture of movie and arcade game, which it's very undecided for me to either to buy the game or not. If you guys watch my my videos saying if you guys watch my RGG Studio is garbage, why I don't no longer support it, and why did I sold the like a Dragon Pirates in Hawaii, I said something like I would rather play a Yakuza timeline game, because I know the developers know what they're doing, the Yakuza Kiwami games, the Yakuza series. But if it's like a Dragon games, the one after Yakuza, either Yakuza 6 or 7. I had to say Yakuza 7. After that, it became garbage. It doesn't matter if they're trying to make the game be better than Yakuza 7, but anything after Yakuza 7 is garbage, because that game is infested with goofy autism symptoms, full of WWE, One Piece, and Fortnite elements added into this game that is gonna be wrecking your mental health, turning you into a jackass, dude. That's what I didn't like about the Like a Dragon games. So yeah, anything that is in the Yakuza Timeline series, that's the game that I want to buy, and that's the game that I want to buy. But will the Yakuza Kiwami 3 be a pass or garbage? So according to the developers who made Kiwami 3, saying that they remake the game. So when they remake the game, they remake everything what is wrong with Yakuza, the OG Yakuza 3. So they were remaking the graphics, the details added, which is beautiful graphics, the details better than before, and the developer promised to give you the best experience. The best experience is when you're leveling up Kiryu Kazuma, leveling up to get to learn new moves, new techniques, anything arcadey badassery into this game. I will believe in this. If they truly deliver us the promise of better experience, then I have to say this game is gonna be a pass. It's gonna be worth my money. But right now we don't have any information. We don't have any more new gameplays for me to say if it's pass. So the combat system in this game is arcadey and badass, dude. It's cool. It's really cool. And having a battle against the enemies that do not block all the time compared to the OG Yakuza, that's cool. That's cool. Not even a throwing and blocking simulator game. That's cool. That's what I like from a remake. Remaking a game that something is wrong with the original that needs to be fixed, which I give them that. So to me, I had to say it might be a possible pass, but will it be garbage? So adding some, if I don't know if it's gonna be turn out to be overall garbage. If it's gonna cost like $70 because they're adding dark ties in it. Because without dark ties, it's gonna be like $60, or either in GameStop it's gonna be $59.99. But since they're adding dark ties, they're gonna be adding that $10 more, which is gonna be $70, which is gonna be too insanely expensive. If that thing is gonna be $70, that needs to be called out, and I will call this game out for the next video, saying that this is a ripoff. If you're gonna be paying $70 just for the Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Tides, you're just getting the remake of the original. You have all the original, but turned into a remake. The combat system, the new features, everything added more into this compared to OG Yakuza 3. Okay, that's cool, but having to pay $70 and is insanely stupid. It should have cost even below $50 or a reasonable price, which every video game should be cost. So right now, I have to say this game might be a possible pass. Mostly a pass, but less garbage. But I need to see more out of this. If Yakuza Kiwami 3 were to be infested with like how they treating Like a Dragon Infinite well, Like a Dragon Gaiden, making this game into a too goofy, or Like a Dragon Pirates in a White into a too goofy, too stupid, too corny One Piece elements into this game, then this game is going to be overall garbage, because I don't want any of this goofy stuff harming my mental health, turning me into a jackass, which I don't want any video games to turn me into. I just want a good badassery, good taste experience game that the developers they promised to deliver to the Yakuza fans like me. If this game does not have any of this, but has the promise of the original cutscenes, gore, even way better combat battles, the battling system against the other enemies better than the original, then this game will be overall a pass for me. For Dark Tides, I did not expect this coming. Having Mine to be the playable character, which is cool, dude. Having to learn the relationship between him and Kanda, and how they first met, how they trusted each other until Mine betrayed Kanda and he got his head chopped off. And I saw the gameplay of Mine. Looks good, badassery. And like always, you're gonna be paying $70 just to watch a very long, boring cutscenes. For me, I just skip the cutscene and get straight to the gameplay. If you're gonna be playing Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Tides with very long cutscene games in it, then you have to be this stupid, dude. You don't even bother watching the cutscene, just get straight to the gameplay. But the only thing I may not like about Yakuza Kiwami 3 there's another one that I may call this garbage, maybe a mixture of passing garbage. If they're gonna be adding like a chapter that is going to interrupt the main timeline of the story, which they did with Infinite Wealth, Ichiban has to go with the main story, the timeline, but instead he got somehow he mysteriously wakes up on that one island full of man-child wearing in their Muppet costumes. If they're gonna be ruining the Yakuza Kiwami 3 into this game is gonna be overall garbage. I don't care what I just said earlier in the video, that everything is gonna be badassery and good gaming, but having to add Muppets into this game that is not an original, that is gonna make it too stupid, too goofy, and too corny. Fortnite, WWE, and One Piece elements into Yakuza Kiwami 3, then this is going to be overall garbage. And I will not support Ryoga Gotoku Studio for adding something stupid like this in the original game. If they're going to be delivering a promise to make the original Yakuza 3 better than the remake of the original Yakuza 3 better than before, and not adding something stupid they added just the same to like a Pirates in the White and Infinite Wealth, if they don't add no goofy stuff into it, then this is going to be a pass. So what do you guys think? Will it be pass or garbage?